sound off, did you? No, I don't have any sound. I don't know if it's him or me.
You're unmuted. You're fine.
Okay.
100%.
All right, so ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us for our May school parent organization meeting. We are presenting this meeting to you right now through the Zoom and through our Facebook Live right now. So we thank you for those who are watching us right now, for those parents who are watching us in the live, or if you're going to catch us in the replay. We greatly appreciate you, taking some time out of your day or the evening whenever you catch this, or if you're catching it on our YouTube on a day later. We appreciate it so very much, you taking some time to learn about some valuable resources and opportunities for your scholar as we wrap up this very interesting, but we made it through the school year, as well as how we can be able to support your scholar throughout the summer, prepared to transition back into the fall for 2021. For those who are just joining us for the very first time, I'm Mr. Brown, Anthony Brown. I am the Dean of Engagement here at Miles Park School. And we have some great community partners who are going to be here and to be with us today to kind of talk about some of the programs and activities for today. So we don't want to hold you too long, but we're going to talk about some of why we're here. So again, we want to just go over our objectives for today. Is families will be able to gain valuable information related to supporting the scholar with academic enrichment and engagement through summer learning resources to develop and or reinforce educational supports, mental, physical, brain skills, organization, and social emotional learning. Now, staff and our community partners will provide you with some strategies and opportunities to engage you, the family, with needed resources to support the scholar, both in virtual and hybrid learning environments. And participating families will be able to receive grab-and-go kits. So for those parents who reach out to me or reach out to Mr. Hill through the school, we do have some books and some organizers, planners, some summer resource kits that you'll be able to use throughout the summer for your student as well as for your scholar in the fall. Mr. Hill, welcome. You are actually helping me co-host this event. You have any opening remarks or anything you want to share?
I just want to thank everybody that's able to come out, those are able to watch the video later on. Definitely, if any of these programs interest you, give me a call. You can call me at 614-219-1102, or you can call me at the school, and I'll definitely hope you get in contact with any program that you find that interests you that we present today.
Awesome. Thank you, Mr. Hill. And here are just a few of the resources you'll see on the screen. So we're providing, whether some growth mindset journals for your scholar, some flashcards, some desk organizers. So we got so we have resources from kindergarten all the way up to maybe 8th grade, calculators that can be used. So we do have some things we do want to give away. So again, all you got to do is just reach out to us. So basically what we're actually going to do, I'm going to tell you about it a little bit. I'm going to tell you everything right now. So I'm going to hold you with some suspended animation for a moment with that. But before we go any further, I am going to ask that our guests take a moment who are joining us today to kind of introduce themselves, to say, look, you don't have to tell everything, just kind of just introduce yourself for now, but we'll come back and allow you to go into deeper about what you're doing, but at least so everyone can know who all is on the presentation for today. I'm going to start with Lisa Mack, and then, just kind of do a brief intro who you are, and you can come back later and talk about your program. So Lisa, I'll let you go first.
Yes, my name is Lisa Mack. I'm a regional coordinator for the MyCom Youth Development Initiative. I am the coordinator for the Mount Pleasant region, which includes Mount Pleasant, Union, Miles, and Lee Harvard.
Awesome. Okay, Ms. Johnson.
Hi, my name is Valerie Johnson. I'm the library assistant, youth emphasis at the Union Branch Library, which is one of the 28 branches of Cleveland Public Library.
Thank you. We are going to go to Ms. Perry.
Hi, my name is Ellen Perry. I'm with Jones Road Family Development. I am the executive director, and we have had our program Literacy Through the Arts now for about 15 years. And we are going back this year to the same format that we had prior to the pandemic.
Thank you so very much. And Ms. Lloyd.
Hello, everyone. I am Faith Lloyd Smith. I am the program director for Jones Road Family Development, and I work with the Literacy Through the Arts program, and I'll be looking forward to sharing with you more about it in a little bit.
Awesome sauce. I appreciate that, Ms. Lloyd. Let me now come back here. I see one of our scholars just logged in, and I also see our fearless leader has just joined us. So I'm going to hold on.
Good afternoon, everyone. I appreciate your time, and as we have more of our families to come on today to learn about some just different resources to support their families throughout the summer, I just wanted to thank you for all of our special guests today that are taking the time out of your day to make sure our scholars and our families are well prepared going into the 21-22 school year. And it always starts off with summer. A lot of times we forget all about that, but summer is where we put the most work in. It's not when you're in school, it's the off season. That's what I always think about. I connect it to sports because that's when we see when we get to school in the 21-22 school year, because of everything we put into place, that is where we thrive. So thank you so much for taking the time to provide information to our families. Even if you're not able to log in, we will have this recorded. I know Mr. Brown has discussed that. We'll have this recorded so that you can look at it over and over and over again. But I want to just thank all of our Miles Park families. Welcome to the Hornet's Nest, as well as our special guests today that will be on our Zoom meeting as we continue on finishing out our school year. So thank you so much from the Miles Park principal, me, Tamika Taylor Ivory. And Mr. Brown, back to you.
Oh, Ms. Ivory, did you want to say anything? I know you telling me earlier about some of the updates for next year, the learning programs and the resources and the lab.
Oh, yes. So Miles Park was selected as an award winner for the immersive learning lab. That's where we'll have like 3D printers, some different devices that we do know that all students have one-to-one devices, but their one-to-one devices will be able to connect to 3D printers and a lot of other resources. That's one thing that other schools will not have. So that's why you need to make sure your child is enrolled at Miles Park School. Another that we just found out today, our school will also have Project Lead the Way for the next 2 years at Miles Park School. So I'm excited about those 2 grants that we applied for and we won. So please, 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 if you know other families that are not enrolled here at Miles Park School, have them to be enrolled so that they can be involved in these 2 new grants that we will have for this coming school year. Awesome.
Thank you so very much for that. I also want to say hello real quick. I know I see a parent or someone watching us on Facebook right now. So just want to say hello and thank you for watching. And to anyone else who's on Facebook, make sure you just, say hello, let us know who you are, or just, just let us know what grade your scholar is in or something of that nature. All right, so we are just kind of go down the list and hear from our community partners. Let's hear what they have to say about their programs. All of our community partners, you do have access if you need to share. I can stop sharing the screen for a moment, so we'll kind of follow this format. So we go to the library first with Ms. Johnson, then we'll hear from Ms. Perry and Ms. Lloyd Smith. To hear from them. If Ms. Person from Open Doors Academy, if she joins us, we'll hear from her, and then from Lisa Mack from MyCom in that order. And then we'll talk about the CMSD summer learning experience and if there's any questions or things of that nature. So with that, I'm not going to hold you. I'm going to stop sharing my screen so we can be able to put some focus on some of our guests. So Ms. Johnson, it's all on you.
Good afternoon. I'm here on behalf of Cleveland Public Library, the Union Branch, and we're on the corner of 93rd and St. Catherine's. And this year, we're excited to have our summer reading club. And our summer reading club theme this year is A World of What Ifs. And it begins June the 7th through July 31st. Now, you can begin registration now. You can log on to our Beanstack through our library webpage, which is www.cpl.org. And you can register now at your neighborhood branches. We do encourage you to register with our Union Branch, but whichever one is most convenient for you, that's what we want you to sign up for. There's a lot of incentives throughout the summer. For our school ages 0 to 11, we ask that you read 10 books. Read 10 books and you log your 10 books. And as you read your books and you log your books, each week we're going to have a special drawing. So when we have this special drawing, you're entitled to win some prizes. It's a chance you can win a Nintendo Switch, an Apple iPad, or a Chromebook. For our older youth, ages 12 to 18, we ask that you read 3 of your favorite books. And you can also, we want you to write reviews online with us so that others can share. If there's one of your favorite stories, you can share your favorite story with someone else, which may encourage them to read the same book that you read. And once again, when you're reading your books, we ask that you log them so that you can be entered to win different prizes. Also adults, you can also sign up for the summer reading club. Now, we don't have any prizes for you, but we do want you to share what you have read and to log them. If you don't have a library card, we have cards for everyone. We want you to we're open 10 to 6 Monday through Saturday. So we encourage you to come in and get your library card to check out books. If there's something that we don't have in our particular branch and it's in our system, we can and we will order it for you. Teachers, we also still have our educator cards as well. So we encourage you to come and check out the resources that we have in our neighborhood libraries. This year, we're going to do things a little different. So on Mondays, we're going to have Maker Mondays. Tuesday is Tell a Tale. Wednesday is Right to Read Wednesday. And Thursday is Thoughtful Thursdays. And so then on Fridays is when we would do the drawing of the different prizes. Now, it's not just going to be for the Union Branch. You got to remember, it's going to be system-wide. So your chances, we just want you to be a part. We want you to continue reading throughout the summer. Also, I wanted to add that if you go onto our website, I do know we have a Young Scholars program, which is getting our kindergartners ready for kindergarten. So that's should be from ages 3 to 6. And that should be a program, 30 minutes once a week. And it might be 2 or 3 different times throughout the week. And you can select one that you can commit to having your child on once a week. It's going to help them prepare for kindergarten. Thank you. Would I happen to have any questions?
Oh, can I say something?
Yes.
Okay, you said we're like if you read in the summer, you can get like prizes, right?
Yes.
Do we have to pay or something?
No, with the Cleveland number one, we're all free. So you're into a drawing to win a prize. So if you read all 10 books, you're going to receive your badge and your name is going to be entered in the prize into the drawing. And so each week, I think it's like 8 weeks, we're going to have 8 different prizes for you. But the overall prize for everyone upon completion of the Summer Reading Club on August the 5th is going to be our grand finale, which will be held down at the Science Museum, which will be free for the reader as well as a parent. You'll receive 2 free tickets to attend the Science Museum for our grand finale, which will be held on August the 5th.
Okay, thank you.
All righty.
Awesome. Listen, and to all of our viewers who are watching us, if you're watching us on Facebook right now, I am dropping the links in chat so you can be able to follow along. You see me looking, I'm working from 2 different computers, y'all. So I'm not crazy. I'm just like, what's wrong with him? So I just dropped the links both in the Zoom chat as well as on Facebook. So when Ms. Johnson spoke about the young scholars, about the summer lit, about just the links to the website itself, I am dropping those in the chat on Facebook, so you can go back and refer back to those. So thank you, Ms. Johnson, for that.
Thank you.
For joining us and to ask that great question. All right, so next up, we're going to hear from Ms. Perry and Ms. Lloyd Smith. Was that fine? Okay, there's Ms. Perry.
So our summer program begins June 21st and goes through July 30th. And it's an arts program called Literacy Through the Arts, but we're going to have a lot of reading this summer. And from there, I'm going to turn it over to Faith Lloyd Smith, who can give more details because she is the summer director this summer.
All right. Just wanted to share a screen just a little bit with our flyer. Hopefully you've seen our flyer already. If not, we'll also post it on Facebook as well. And a lot of our area schools in the Slavic Village community, Mrs. Perry has distributed flyers in the area. We've also forwarded them to the family support specialist through Say Yes Cleveland. So as Mrs. Perry said, our camp has existed for several years now. We have had capacity as high as like 120 students in the past. But of course, this year it's going to be a little different due to the pandemic. We're downsizing a bit. So a lot of the students will get a lot of individual attention. It is a phenomenal camp when I tell you. My children went through it as well. Children will learn vocal music, instrumental music. They will actually learn how to play the violin. They may have recorders this summer, but I know violin is one. Keyboard, possibly. We have art, visual art, where they'll actually learn how to, maybe crafts this year. That's what it's been in years past. We've just had all kinds of fun things. But in addition this year, although we've always been the Literacy Through the Arts Summer Academy, and we've had reading has been a focal point because we have reading mentoring during the summer, the first period. This year, we're also adding an additional component in the afternoon to assist with some of that academic enrichment, just to be able to have some additional time to make up for some of the lost time that our students have had during this school year due to the pandemic. So the camp goes from on Monday through Friday from 8 to 12 p.m. And then the supplemental program will be from 1 to 4 in the afternoon. In between time, there will be free lunch and activities during that 12 to 1 period. So every day, students will have the opportunity to have a breakfast and lunch on a daily basis. We will be at the Cleveland Central Catholic High School on Baxter Avenue. This is our, I think, 3rd year at Cleveland Central Catholic. Although last summer, due to this pandemic, we actually met at Jones Road. We continue to still try and keep our program going. But this year, we're back at Cleveland Central Catholic. It's an awesome experience. So we look forward to hearing from any parents. Let's see, Mrs. Perry's phone number is on the bottom of our flyer as a way to reach out and find out registration times and setup. There is still yet one more day tomorrow, Thursday, May 20th, I believe is the date, and at Jones Road Church. That's 8,000 Jones Road. Between 8 and 4, you can go there and see Mr. Smith, and he will be able to give you all the forms that you need to register your child. This is for students in kindergarten through 5th grade. And so we hope to see all of you or your children this summer.
Awesome. I appreciate it. I don't know if there's any questions from anybody in the audience, or I'm just checking the chat in both places and spaces. Nothing yet. Okay, no worries. Thank you, ladies, for sharing that information for us. I appreciate it so very much.
Certainly.
Did Miss Person from Open Doors, did she join us yet? I don't know. I wasn't able to see. I didn't check. I didn't see if she logged in yet. If not, no worries. Lisa Mack from MyCom.
Hello, everyone. I put my information in the chat. Again, I'm Lisa Mack. I'm a regional coordinator with MyCom. And just to say a little bit about MyCom, I always say that my position at MyCom is to build a village. As the African proverb says, it takes a village to raise a child. And so I look at it as my responsibility to build that village for our children so that they can become productive citizens in their neighborhood. So we have a partnership that includes schools, faith-based organizations, our libraries, program providers, anyone who is really a caring person who wants to see the best for our children. We've created a summer guide. I will pull that up. Let me share my screen. So it's like a 6-page document. So this is the cover here, the Mount Pleasant region. It includes Mount Pleasant, Union, Miles, and Lee Harvard. And I just want to kind of share a little bit. Let me see if I can expand this a little bit. So we had Ms. Johnson share a little bit about libraries. We actually have 4 libraries in our region, which include the Mount Pleasant branch, the East 131st Street, Harvard, Lee, and Union branch. So in the guide, it talks about the programs that she shared, the summer reading program, A World of What Ifs, and then also what's happening at each individual branch for the summer. Mr. Brown said he would talk more about the summer learning experience, but you'll see a summary of what is being offered with that. And this is just a list of some of the partners that we have for the region. And also my contact information there should you need it. But we have about 50 partners that are supporting our youth in the region. Let me see. And so this is the other side of it. You see, these are the summer programs happening, Boys and Girls Club. We've got several camps that are taking place in all 3 of the communities. Very great programs. This Thea Bowman camp here includes a week at the Great Lakes Science Center, free of charge. If you participate in their program, 99 Treasures and Summer with C4 are working together. They're planning fishing excursions. You're going to learn how to garden, a lot of different things. We also have things for our seniors, programs, wellness and health and wellness fairs. Some of the events happening. There's a Seniors and Caretakers Expo, a jazz concert happening. For those who are wanting to get their GEDs or get more information about computer use. If you want to learn how to access your MyChart for your health records, how to use an iPad, how to FaceTime someone, there's information about how to access that. Contact information for all of our recreation centers in our region. Information about the outdoor pool. Health and nutrition. How to get benefits, senior services, nutrition, how to complete the FAFSA, tax preparation, food pantry information can be found actually on the website, theabowmancenter.org. Lunch programs for 18 and under in the region. And also Tri-C is offering a creative arts academy, and all of these programs are free. So if you're interested in learning about dance, they have a program, virtual and in person. If you're interested in learning about orchestra and also vocal music, these are all free camps. This program, hard copies are also available. I can drop some off at Miles Park to pick those up, or I can try to drop the link for the guide in there. And there is one other thing I did want to mention. For 7th and 8th graders, we realize there's a lot of programming that's not available for 7th and 8th graders. And so what we're trying to do is a MyCom. Okay, I'm gonna have to learn how to use this thing. As a MyCom agency, we're working to develop summer programming specifically for 7th, 8th graders through 12th graders for summer mentoring and career exploration programming. So I will be sharing more information with the Miles Park School for that. And again, this is how to reach me if you have any questions. And thank you very much.
Lisa Mack, thank you so very much. If you are, I was able to drop the link to the MyCom page to the website, but if you have a link specifically for that PDF on your website, if you can drop that somewhere so I can be able to share that. I just want to make sure I get it in the right space.
Okay.
Make sure I get it in the right space. And I'm also excited about the fact that I am now a member of the board of directors for the Thea Bowman Center.
Yes, I heard the good news.
I go to my first committee meeting tomorrow.
Okay, and we're doing really good things at Thea Bowman Center.
I am excited about being part of this neighborhood community center and be able to provide and help support the mission that will help support our scholars in our community. So I'm excited about that. So thank you so much for sharing that information. All right, so I'll hold you too long. So if you're watching this on the replay and watching us on Facebook, we're almost done. So now we are going to take a quick moment and we're going to share with you some information about our summer program here with the district of Cleveland Metropolitan School District. And let me get to the right page. Love how we have to keep doing all this screen sharing technology. All right, here we go.
The school year is almost over. School's over! Yay! It has been a year like no other with the pandemic, remote learning, and hybrid learning.
Remote learning was a challenge.
Some of the lessons I didn't understand.
And because of that, the Cleveland Metropolitan School District is planning a summer like no other.
Hey Cleveland, we're planning the CMSD Summer Learning Experience.
During 2 all-new summer sessions, which are in person by the way, students will experience hands-on, enjoyable activities and be able to finish up some of the things they may have missed during the school year.
There will also be credit recovery for our high school students. And for those looking to get ahead next year, we've got a great program for you as well. There's something for everyone.
This will be the celebration of learning.
The summer learning experience is open to all students in Cleveland. To learn more or to sign up, head to clevelandmetroschools.org.
Safe, strong, and better together.
So join us. CMSD is back. Yeah, so some students obviously did struggle through this experience, and that's where the finish portion is so important. Students can pick one finish portion in each of the 4-week windows, so having 8 weeks of content focused on the key concepts of reading and math in particular, so that they can close those gaps that they didn't have time to study in the remote experience and be ready for the next grade level. But even those students should be engaged in enrichment and engagement activities, because it's the stimulating the brain in those really rigorous tasks that's actually what causes learning. And so every student should feel free to participate in all 3 components, so that everybody has a great academically enriched summer.
The pandemic has been tough on everyone, but things are looking up. Students are back in buildings. Families can look ahead to next school year. The Cleveland Metropolitan School District has what you need. Free preschool, Say Yes scholarships, free internet access and devices for every student who needs one. The future is bright. Make it brighter for your student. Choose CMSD. For more, go to choosecmsd.org or call 216-838-3675.
Okay, so that is a little bit about our summer learning experience, and I'm going to let Mr. Hill, he didn't even know I was going to do this to him, but since he's been working with a few parents now, if you have anything you want to share about what you've experienced or some other tidbits or questions you've received, Mr. Hill, that you could just kind of answer in the virtual. That way, as they're listening, they can be able to understand a few things and how they reach out, because we are doing some things for some parents even right now after school.
Yeah, what I want to share is that a lot of parents have questions in terms of having different children in different age groups. Currently, children from ages from K through 3rd are going to be taking their learning experience at A.B. Hart, while middle school and up will be doing their learning experience at Mound. If you can't reach those locations, there is transportation that is provided here at the school. They'll be having a pretty much like busing system from the school, from drop off to arrival. So if you can't make it in terms of dropping your scholar off there every day, you can also drop them off at Miles Park in the morning time, transport them to the school.
Awesome. And again, we want to remind that, for parents who may be watching this now, for students from, K to 8, this is just a summer enrichment opportunity. This is not a credit recovery. So for, if by chance you may have received literature or information about possibly needing to retain your student because of their academic status, this is not a recovery program, but it is trying to just kind of help fill in the gap, as Eric Gordon said in the video, to kind of help fill in the gap and kind of strengthen some of those skills that they may have missed throughout the year. Or if you want to, participate both in our CMSD program as well as some of the resources that are being provided by some of our partners here on the screen, please take advantage of all these programs and opportunities. Now, if you do have a high school scholar, then they do have credit recovery options for the high school scholars only, but not for the primary grades and middle school students. Just want to make sure we reinforce that. So you'll know what's happening. Again, now, for any of our parents who are watching, if you need some additional support and assistance in signing up your scholar for the CMS learning experience, then we're going to automatically make you eligible for one of our summer resource kits. So if you got to come by one day after school, or in the morning, as you see Mr. Hill and I in the morning, or you see Mr. Hill and I after school, and you need some additional support, because it is the email address. If you don't have a working email address, We can use your scholars CMSD email. As long as we get you registered, then we will automatically put you in the running. And while supplies last, I'm gonna say it like that, gotta put that disclaimer. While supplies last, we will provide you with a summer resource kit that we have made available to our scholars of the Hornet's Nest. So again, that is just our gift to kind of get you started and get you going as you go to, one of our programs here, or if you go someplace else, in between time. So I think that is about it. Ms. Mack, I did see your message. Thank you.
I just figured it out.
Okay, awesome sauce. Awesome sauce, awesome sauce, awesome sauce. So we were able to put in the chat information about the summer resource guide that was provided by MyCom. And if there are, I don't know if there's any other questions. I'm just checking the chat I'm checking the chat on Facebook to see if there's any comments over there. I don't see any at the moment. Again, but you can reach out to us here at the school. You can give us a call at 216-838-4450, and then we will get you connected to any of these partners, or if you want to meet with Mr. Hill or myself after school or before school, and we can be able to, quickly just get you signed up for our program. Any of the ladies on the screen from our program partners have anything else you want to share? Please, this would be a chance to say something right now before we get up out of here.
Thank you for letting me be a part.
All right, no problem at all. And Ms. Ivory, before I go to Ms. Ivory, Mr. Hill, anything else that I'm missing, or anything else we need to kind of cover?
No, I think that this was a wonderful experience for all of our families. I know it seems as if we don't have a lot of people, but we have a lot of people that log on through Facebook Live, or they go back and pull down our recording. So just be prepared, everybody that's on the screen, to get a lot of calls in the next couple of days, because some people are still at work and sometimes they need to digest the information first, and then they'll reach out to you. But I thank you for your time. And I look forward to all of our students attending the summer learning experience, as well as all the programs that were offered to you for this summer.
Awesome. So again, like I said, we will be sharing, like I said, this is currently available on our Facebook Miles Park School Facebook page. By tomorrow, by May 20th, this will be on our YouTube Miles Park School YouTube page, and then we'll be able to email that out to our parents. Our teachers, have their bulletin boards, their communication methods, and they'll be able to message this out to our parents. I will share this back out to all of our community partners. That way, if you want to share it out, I know Lisa Mack, I know you do a mass distribution, and to our Slavic Village P16 community, and to anyone else, you'll be able to share the YouTube link out to all of the partners and players who can be able to reach other families, so we can be able to make sure our students have all the needed resources to be equipped, to be ready for the fall, for a 5-day experience back in the fall. We're all excited about that.
I just want to make sure, I saw a quiet hand raised. We appreciate your virtual norms. That's what we do have at the Miles Park.
Oh, thank you.
Appreciate your virtual norms.
Yes, Miss Taylor, after you said what you said, I got to thinking, I said, I better make sure that I didn't announce the phone number. I just said that it was on our flyer. So I just want to make sure that if anyone is interested in signing up for the Literacy Through the Arts Academy, you should call 216-692-1733. Again, that's 216-692-1733. And if you can't get through there, one more number, 216-309-1636.
And Ms. Lloyd Smith, we do have your flyers at the school.
Okay, wonderful.
That those are available. So if as students are leaving, or as parents are, so we do meet parents in the morning as they're dropping off their scholar, or when parents come in the afternoon to leave, we can make sure we have. We'll have those flyers available. Okay?
All right, thank you.
All right, Ms. Johnson, you got anything else? Or you want to drop your phone number real quick, Ms. Johnson?
Library, the number to the library is 216-623-7088. And I think I didn't mention either, but we also have lunches available. We will have lunches throughout the summer. We have them now. We also have boxes, weekend boxes. So we do get those weekly. So the library is here. We're open Monday through Saturday, 10 to 6.
Awesome.
Is that first come, first serve for the boxes? Do you have to pre-register or anything?
No, just, just first come, first serve. They're here. Some shelf-stable food from the food bank.
Okay, awesome. All right, well, without any further ado, thank you everybody for allowing us to take a little time out of your day. Thank you for supporting the Miles Park Hornets Nest Scholars, who are learners today, leaders tomorrow. And as you know, but don't forget to like, comment, follow, subscribe, and share Miles Park School on all of your social media platforms. You never miss a video or upload. And go out and make today absolutely amazing. Thank you all. Have a great day, and we'll see you later.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.